My name is Zethu Hlajwayo. I'm from Emelo. I'm the administrator and spokesperson for Kuthala Environmental Care Group. We've seen a lot of degradation that is happening, unrehabilitated land, pollution, water pollution, air pollution. You know that Highford region is a high priority area. So we are also currently busy with the backfilling and the seizing of fire that is currently happening at Goldview mine. You know that mine started burning in 2015. And we've done everything in our power to hold the people responsible to account, but we've managed not to get justice up to this far. I participated in the Rights and Remedies School of Activists in the year 2020, of which I'm grateful for. It was much needed because as we are fighting for environmental justice struggle in South Africa, we need to know our rights, we need to know the laws that we need to apply. As I've mentioned that we've written in the NEMA Section 28, Subsection 12 letter, of which we learned from the CR Rights and Remedies School. In South Africa, if you do not know the law, then you are in disadvantage, then you are going to be the biggest loser. But if you know your rights and you know that what are the remedies that are required, you will be able to be an effective and efficient activist that will be able to bring results, positive results, to change your community to be better, as we are doing here in Mpumalanga, Emelo. And I'm thankful for the cause.
My name is Bongigile Zwane. I'm from Carolina in Mpumalanga. I work with an organization called Wumandla Community Development here in Silobela. So when we started this organization, we started it to also empower women, empower young girls, empower the queer community. Groot Brown Primary School was there long before mining started. But now the mine has moved closer to the school, and there's also mining opposite to the school. So when they blast, there's a lot of dust that comes into the school. There's a lot of vibrations that happen into the school. I remember one day we were there and they blasted, and all of the children were looking for an adult to hold on to. And I remember perfectly one of the children said that one day we will die here. I participated in CR Rights and Remedies School in 2020. Being a part of CR program was the best thing because now I know which door to knock on, and the right tools can get me anywhere and help me get the right people to account. We don't just fight on the street, but we also have to write letters to the right persons. We have to go in meetings and speak positively to the right people. Spambaneni silwe sisonke ngoba lento isihlukumeza sisonke. Amandla.
I'm Zamoake Shabalala from Newcastle. My organization is Sisonke Environmental Justice. Before the mines came, the people of this area of Cliprand Farm, it was a community relying on livestock for living and making gardens for living. But when the mines came, the people there lost their things that you believe on that, and actually they lost their heritage. On this area that we have in the Kwezi mine, we're helping the lot of people that was demolished their house. For those houses that were demolished, my organization were push and fighting against the Kwezi mine. And the Kwezi mine, afterwards, they rebuild those houses and relocate the graves that was inside. So we recommend the activists to join the Rights and Remedies School because it's helpful and useful to us as all people that are working around the areas that have mines and have areas that have industries that are polluting our air.
My name is Vosisiwe Buhali. I'm from Emalahleni, and I work with the organization called Southern Africa Green Revolution Council, better known as SAGRC. I'm going to take you to a place called Ferrobank, where there's a vanadium smelter, and there's several mines that are operating. They are not fenced, they are not, some of them, they don't have licenses, and mostly what is dangerous, they are guided by the vigilante groups, and there's blasting anytime. The challenges that we face at Emalahleni, we've got contaminated water, we've got polluted air, we suffer from sinuses and asthmas and all that. I participated in the School of Rights and Remedies that are offered in year 2020. The Rights and Remedies School taught me new skills. Now I know how to bring the big cooperative into account. Now I know which steps to follow.
I am Renisa Mtsweni. I come from Carolina in Mpumalanga, and I come from an organization called Womandla Community Development, NPC. The water situation in Carolina is a disaster. We get to open our taps every morning and have dirty water come out. Several people, we've done interviews with several ladies and kids that have rashes all over their bodies. The dirty water is caused by mining. With the blasting that's happening, it's messing up our reservoir, it's messing up our boreholes, so we aren't getting any clean water in Carolina. In the area that we are in, behind me are graves of farm dwellers that have been living here for a very, very long time. The graves have been barricaded, and the farm dwellers are now not allowed to come and visit these graves. But it's very heartbreaking to see that these graves are far away from these farm dwellers, and now that they cannot come at any time to visit, they need permission from the security department, and they also do not have any transport to get to these graves. So we are busy assisting them to get the graves closer to them and away from the mining. I attended the Rights and Remedies School for Activists in 2020. Rights and Remedies assisted me with finding loopholes with the municipality, loopholes with the mines. Now I can be able to fight for all of these communities, including the one behind me, with all the information that they have given me and the tools that they have assisted me with.
I'm Toto Nzamo. I'm from Ekurhuleni, from Katlong community, and I'm also with 360 Degrees Environmental Organization. I decided to fight for my communities due to inequality that is happening within our communities. Our communities, we're coming from poor communities, we're coming from disadvantaged communities. The community at Happiness Village were affected during the lockdown. They were facing issue of eviction, they were facing issue of SANDF, harassment and brutality. So we try to help the community so that they cannot be evicted. So also the community here, they don't have a right to say no to mining, which is why they are evicted actually. It's nothing else but it's due to mining. Richard Tlole, he fell down mine shaft on 2017. They were playing there. It was an open mine shaft that was not fenced. So children, they were playing there. Then unfortunately, he just fell in the mine shaft. But seems till now, nothing has been happened. Child is still trapped there. So we are still fighting for Richard justice. I participated in Rights and Remedies Course in 2020. Rights and Remedies School helps me to hold government and other departments like DMRE accountable in terms of writing letters to them and also in terms of writing the complaints of community to them. I do recommend Rights and Remedies Schools to other activists so that they can be able to challenge the government. Also, they can be able to lead their struggle with the skills they acquire from the course. So I'll definitely say Amandla to Rights and Remedies School.